Have you ever wondered if the small habits you do every day are secretly adding to your stress levels? What if I told you that certain actions, which feel completely normal, might be slowly raising your stress without you even realizing it? In today's video, we're diving into 8 silent habits that could be increasing your stress without you noticing, and also share the tips on how you can avoid them. Stick around, and you might be surprised by how much of your daily routine could be affecting your mental well-being. So let's jump right in. 1. Constantly checking your phone/social media. How many times a day do you find yourself checking your phone? It's easy to fall into the habit of mindlessly scrolling through social media or catching up on emails. But here's the thing, that constant checking is silently raising your stress. Every notification, every new post, is a small jolt of adrenaline to your brain, keeping it in a heightened state of alertness. This overstimulation causes your anxiety levels to rise, making it harder to relax and enjoy the moment. Moreover, social media often leads to social comparison. You scroll through curated posts that show only the best sides of people's lives, and before you know it, you're comparing yourself to others. This comparison fuels feelings of inadequacy or FOMO, fear of missing out, adding unnecessary mental pressure. It doesn't end there. Social media platforms keep us locked into an endless cycle of needing more, causing us to seek validation from external sources, which ultimately affects our mental peace. By creating tech buffers for yourself, you can avoid feeling overwhelmed by digital demands. Try setting aside specific times during the day to check your phone and avoid the urge to constantly check it every few minutes. 2. Saying yes when you want to say no. How many times have you agreed to something, whether it's a work task, a social commitment, or an errand, when deep down you really wanted to say no? Saying yes to everything is a habit that leads to stress over time. While it might seem like the polite thing to do, it creates an ongoing low-level pressure that builds up over time, draining your energy and adding unnecessary tasks to your already full plate. Over time, this can lead to feelings of resentment or burnout, which negatively impact your mental well-being. Learning to set boundaries is essential for reducing stress. When you feel overwhelmed, practice saying no politely but firmly. You don't have to explain yourself, just say no and protect your energy. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to prioritize your own needs without feeling guilty. 3. Skipping breaks or pushing through exhaustion. We live in a culture where productivity is often equated with success, but pushing through exhaustion without taking breaks is one of the fastest ways to build stress. You might feel like taking a break will slow you down or make you less productive, but the truth is, skipping breaks leads to burnout. Constantly working without resting your mind and body causes mental fatigue and reduces your focus and efficiency. In fact, studies have shown that taking breaks actually increases productivity by allowing the brain to reset and recharge. Taking short breaks throughout the day, whether it's a quick walk, a few minutes of stretching, or simply closing your eyes and breathing deeply, can help you reset and come back to your tasks with a clearer mind. These breaks not only improve your productivity, but also reduce the physical and mental toll of working nonstop. So, schedule short micro-pauses throughout your day and give yourself permission to rest without guilt. With regular pauses, your mind remains fresh and your stress levels lower. 4. Relying on caffeine or sugar for energy. How often do you rely on that morning coffee or sugary snack to boost your energy? It's easy to turn to caffeine or sugar when you're feeling sluggish, but these quick fixes only offer temporary relief. While they give you an instant energy boost, they also lead to a crash shortly afterward, leaving you feeling even more drained than before. This constant cycle of highs and lows increases stress levels by destabilizing your energy throughout the day. Instead of relying on these quick fixes, try incorporating more balanced energy sources into your routine. Whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide sustained energy without the crash. And if you do enjoy coffee or a sweet treat, try limiting your intake to avoid disrupting your body's natural energy levels. A balanced diet and hydration are your long-term solutions for maintaining steady energy and reducing stress. The key is to find natural, long-lasting ways to fuel your body. 5. Bottling up emotions or avoiding difficult conversations. How often do you bottle up your feelings or avoid difficult conversations to keep the peace? This habit is one of the most insidious ways stress builds up. When you suppress your emotions or avoid addressing issues with others, it creates internal tension that eventually manifests as stress. Over time, this unresolved tension can lead to anxiety, irritability, and even physical discomfort. Worse, bottling up emotions can result in sudden emotional outbursts when your body can no longer handle the pressure. It's essential to express your feelings in healthy ways. Whether it's having an open conversation with a loved one or writing down your thoughts in a journal, letting go of bottled up emotions can significantly reduce your stress levels. If there's something you've been avoiding, address it sooner rather than later. The longer you put it off, the more stress it creates. Confronting your emotions and communicating openly will help prevent unnecessary mental pressure and lead to healthier, more balanced relationships. 6. Perfectionism and negative self-talk. Do you constantly strive for perfection in everything you do? While aiming for excellence is a good thing, perfectionism often leads to excessive stress. The fear of making mistakes and the constant pressure to perform flawlessly can be mentally exhausting. Moreover, negative self-talk, such as telling yourself you're not good enough, only exacerbates the stress and lowers your self-esteem. These patterns can become deeply ingrained and lead to burnout if not addressed. To break free from this habit, practice self-compassion and embrace the idea that perfection is not always necessary. It's okay to make mistakes and learn from them. Shift your focus to progress rather than perfection and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Over time, this mindset shift can help reduce the constant pressure you place on yourself and lead to a healthier, more stress-free approach to life. 7. Multitasking. Do you often find yourself trying to juggle multiple tasks at once? It might feel like multitasking makes you more efficient, but in reality, it can overstimulate your brain and reduce your ability to focus. When you try to do too many things at once, your brain has to switch between tasks constantly, leading to mental exhaustion and increased stress. Multitasking prevents you from doing any one task well and leaves you feeling frazzled and behind. Instead of multitasking, focus on one task at a time. Prioritize your to-do list, tackle the most important tasks first, and give them your full attention. When you focus on completing one thing before moving to the next, you'll work more efficiently and with less stress. Remember, quality is more important than quantity when it comes to managing your workload. 8. Neglecting sleep quality. How many times have you sacrificed sleep to get more things done? Sleep is often one of the first things we compromise, thinking we can catch up later. But lack of sleep disrupts your body's ability to recover, process emotions, and handle stress. Chronic sleep deprivation leads to irritability, poor decision-making, and a heightened stress response. To combat this, prioritize quality sleep as part of your daily routine. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night and create a calming bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to wind down. Avoid screens, caffeine, and heavy meals before bed to improve your sleep quality. When you get enough rest, you'll feel more refreshed, focused, and better equipped to handle life's challenges with less stress. There you have it. 8 silent habits that increase stress without you even realizing it. From constantly checking your phone to neglecting sleep, these habits are small but powerful stressors in our lives. The good news is, by recognizing and breaking these habits, you can take control of your mental health and reduce the pressure on your mind and body. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a stress-free life. Let's continue to explore simple ways to make positive changes in our daily routines that lead to a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.